Hello and welcome back to the Cardinal Chirp. I'm Paris.
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Alayna.
And it is beautiful outside.
It is the first nice day.
It is so sunny.
Yesterday was nice too. We went out for baseball after church.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice.
It's going to be up in like the 70s today.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I hope it stays that way. It does not get cold again.
Yes.
I always hate in the morning because like in the morning it's cold and then it gets hot.
Yeah, so then you're like,
I'm in a hoodie and then I need a t-shirt.
Sweating.
Then I need a t-shirt later.
Yeah, we're currently laying new flooring in the barn loft in our barn at home, and last night I was sweating. I was wearing a crew neck, but I was just like, it is too hot for this.
Mm-hmm.
But it was beautiful. The weather's just
The
warm.
sunset looked really nice too.
With that,
It did.
We did.
Yeah, the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
We did. I did not look at it. I always hate like Saturday. I went to watch a movie. Like, I hate when you go in and it's daytime, and then when you go out, it's nighttime.
It's like pitch
I
black
hate
when you
it.
walk out.
I hate it. I think it's so annoying.
I feel like that always happens to me at Walmart. It's just like,
Yes,
Walmart,
that's
it really
yeah.
tells you like how much time you spend without knowing. You can just wander for hours.
Well, with the nice weather, spring sports have started. Baseball and softball started practice Monday. That was fun. I'm really excited for baseball. Miss Cox, our teacher, her husband is our new assistant coach. That's real exciting.
Yeah.
He's a North Clay alumni. He actually went to the same school as Freck did.
Really?
So
I didn't know
that's
that.
fun.
Like college?
Yeah, same college, yeah.
Where'd they go?
McKendree.
Okay, cool.
Well, he went to Lakeland and then transferred to McKendree, but
They both went there. That's awesome.
and I don't know Freck's story, but yeah. Bass fishing. Bass fishing starts also
I think Wednesday, Miss Cox.
Wednesday.
So that's exciting.
What other sports do we have?
Supercars has started. Well, it's Friday, right? They've had practices already,
Yes.
but
I love supercards.
Same. It brings back really good memories.
I bet you cheered in supercards.
I cheered every year, and then when I was my freshman and sophomore year of high school, I got to help with it, and I just remember always looking up to the high school cheerleaders, and I'm like, they're so cool, and I want to be them, and so it was just really cool for that full circle moment, and just building those connections with those young girls. I'll be walking in the hallway at the grade school, and some girls will run up to me and give me a hug, and it's a great experience just to be able to be a role model for those girls and cheer for the basketball team. So
I love supercards going on. It was because baseball you have little league, you have stuff like that. For basketball you really don't have anything.
that's true.
So supercards is what I look forward to for basketball. And every year I always remember you play on the little rim. I made it on the big rim.
when you were a little super
Yeah,
card.
yeah. So I shot it over the little rim, which is embarrassing, but it went in, so it doesn't matter. And Mr. T, he was the announcer. He said, "Count it."
Oh, I was gonna ask if you counted the point.
And he
So
counted
you
it.
were really a super
Yes.
super
Yes.
card.
I was a super card.
Getting prepared.
And
That's
then
too funny.
coaching the supercards, I'm undefeated, by the way. I'm 3-0.
Hey,
3-0. Hopefully this year I can go 4-0. That's right. Knock on wood.
that's plastic. That's
Same
Well,
thing. Yeah, it'll do. I love coaching supercards. I think it's really fun. Me and Tia have always done it together, and we're undefeated. And I hope it really goes well. And we've had besides my first year, we've had the same kids. So we went to second grade to third grade to fourth grade. So all these kids know us, and I think it's really
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you're undefeated.
Yeah, that's good.
I definitely, when we would cheer when we were younger, I thought they were so much older than us. I was like,
Yes.
it's gonna take forever to get there. And now
It
we're
did not.
there.
I really realized that whenever the pageant came around, and I just I look at the little misses and the future misses, and I'm like, I remember being that age not that long ago. I don't feel like I'm the age of the misses that I looked up to when I
that's
was
crazy.
little. So that's just so hard for me to process that. So it's crazy, but we're here and we're seniors, so.
It was always weird for me because I remember in junior high we did a lot of tutoring and stuff like that with the little kids, but now they're in junior high, they're in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like they should be.
And my little brother's gonna be in high school next year. And
That's
it's
weird.
weird.
That is weird.
Which we're not that far apart. It's like 3 years, but still, to me, I'm like year 5.
Yeah.
It just doesn't click. We also have a special announcement. Miss Cox just told us that she was pregnant.
Yes.
So we have a little bit of videos of people's reactions that will probably play either now or at the end. We're not sure yet.
But you'll see it. And it was so exciting. I know I was in the ag shop because we were wrapping up FFA week, which went great. Super excited that we got all of our events. We had such a good week and our participation was great. So that was awesome. But then I came upstairs for class on Friday and I go to open the door and Olivia's like, back up. And I'm just like, what? And she has her phone out and I'm like, oh, she's definitely videoing like a TikTok or something for the chirp. I was like, maybe it's like do you show up on time for class or are you late? Like, what time do you show up kind of thing? But she actually was videoing my reaction because Ms. Cox had it up on the board with like the picture. And I was like screaming and jumping and I was super excited for her, so.
Paris by far had the best reaction.
We found out early.
Yeah, me and Olivia and Jesse and Maya kind of found out a little bit early because Olivia had walked in before our class period and saw it up on the board and then Miss Cox like quickly took it away. And so then she told me and Jesse and Maya and so we kind of already knew but like acted like
We acted surprised.
Yeah, but eventually we told her so she knows.
Yeah, it was awesome though. Super exciting news, so that's awesome. But yeah, so we wrapped up FFA week. That was pretty cool. We got to have Cooper Nelson and he's our state reporter for FFA this year. And he's just a super cool guy. And he had a lot of information just to give to our school at the assembly regarding just like what it means to be an FFA member. Because I feel like a lot of times like people don't really know like what clubs offer or what you can do within certain organizations you're a part of. And I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like we have, when is it? We have a career fair coming up soon that the FFA puts on. And with that, I think it's really cool that we get to bring in like different workforces and people in different fields so they can tell us, you know, what their path was. And it kind of reminds me of CEO and how we get to go out and talk to those people and network and see different job opportunities. But that'd be great to have at school for like clubs and things like at the beginning of the year for kids to see, you know, what exactly can you be a part of whenever you join this club your freshman year instead of learning like halfway through. Because I know some kids in our high school like who don't even know what FFA is because they've never stepped out in the ag shop. And so I think that it would be a really good idea for us. I was going to talk to some people about that, but starting like, I don't know if it's like a night after school or something, but just like to where clubs set up and can talk to younger students.
That's smart. Or even during their like 8th grade night where they have like pick their classes and all that stuff. Even if you had like FFA and SCCLA Science Club, Broadcasting Club, like set up in the gym or something, then they could really just like talk and figure out what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And that also helps, like, I know my brother came home with like, he's like, what do I do? But some kids don't have older siblings telling them,
That's
like,
right.
go in these classes, these are more important than those for what you want to do.
Yes.
So, yeah,
It's
I think that
hard.
would help.
Yeah, I agree. Because I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I had my brother and my sister who were just out of high school, and they could tell me, you know, what are the classes I should take. But not everyone has that navigation of which way they should go. So I think that would be a good thing. So hopefully we can do that and start that up. But yeah, super exciting to know that Miss Cox is having a baby. So sad that we're not going to be here like next year, but we'll see her outside of school. So it's okay.
So this year is leap year. So February has 29 days.
Without leap year, our calendar would be off about 24 days every century or every 100 years. That's what a century is.
I've always thought that's like super weird how that works. Like my brain can't comprehend like the fact that it has to change and
Yeah, I don't know.
Like 24 days is actually like it's a lot. I mean, that's basically a month.
Mhm.
They'd be off
That's
the whole
true.
month basically.
Yeah, but I don't even know how that works. Cause it's
Me
like how
neither.
how the Earth goes around the sun, but like why does it slow down every 4 years?
Is that why?
Well, I mean, it goes around. It takes 365 days for the Earth to wrap around the sun, so it'd be a year. So then this year there's 350
I don't know.
something.
I have no idea.
yeah, that's really cool. On February 28th, while others choose to celebrate a day later on March 1st, there is an international club for leaping. The Honor Society of Leap Year Babies have over 10,000 members worldwide. I didn't even know that was a club. That's a thing.
Club?
What's
Yeah.
the club?
It's a leap year club. So basically, the babies that are born
Oh.
within that month. That's really crazy to me. Like,
Tia's brother's born on Leap Day.
Yeah, he only has a real birthday every 4 years.
wait, what?
Yeah.
He's
That's
born on the
so-
29th, so then
They
there's
celebrate
not
on
a
the-
29th every other
Yeah,
year.
they celebrate on the 28th.
Isn't
Whoa,
that crazy?
that's so cool
So
though.
he's like, how old?
I don't know, 12, 11.
If he's 12, then he's only had 3 real birthdays, right? Yeah, 3.
So you could be like, I'm actually 3, guys.
I think
I was
I think
kidding.
he's 11 turning 12, so like this will be
Oh, okay.
his third actual one.
That's crazy.
I think that's right.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I
What are
don't
the
know.
odds of that happening?
That
It's
is
probably
really
so
crazy.
rare.
That's why the Summer Olympics is held every 4 years. That's why they talk about it like that, because it's the leap year. So it's that makes more sense.
Mhm.
I always wondered why the Olympics did that, why they waited 4 years. I mean, I get like the point of like training a team or training
Yeah.
yourself. I think that makes sense because they're like the most professional athletes to ever
Mhm.
exist.
Yeah.
But I think I always thought that was weird because I'm like, why is it 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember when I was a kid and we would watch the Summer Olympics, like, I would just sit there and I'd be like, wait, why is it 4 years? Because I just think,
Yeah.
like,
It would
it's
almost
not-
make sense for it to be like every year,
yeah.
but I don't know.
But then again, like, training, you think about that, and there's a
Yeah.
lot that goes into that. Like, I've watched some of those, like, behind the scenes, like, gymnastics, Olympic training things, because I loved gymnastics as a kid. And I could see how it could take 4 years to be able to do all the things they have to do, so.
Mhm.
Well, for the people that use a lunar calendar, they have to add a whole leap month every 3 years.
A whole
Because like
month?
a whole leap month.
Yeah,
So,
because
like,
that goes off the moon.
yeah, so it goes off the moon. So like, they obviously don't like change
Mm.
it, change leap day or
Yeah.
yeah.
That's interesting. Is
That'd
it
be something.
different in different like countries, you think?
That's a good question.
I wonder what it's like. Yeah, I really do.
Well, but like,
The Earth moves together. So like,
Because they're on a
yes, you're right.
yeah, I was about to say, if the
That's
Earth
fair.
not some countries move, some of them stay behind.
No.
The continents are moving, no kidding.
But I guess it depends on like what calendar you use.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why I'm just thinking like different countries, different beliefs, they might have different.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But that's interesting.
Mhm.
I've always found that just like weird that we do that. I don't know. Because I'm just like, it's time. Like, don't we have the same?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But no, that's not how it works.
I don't know. The Earth is confusing. What's a summer
is.
solstice? I don't get it.
Yeah, like the lunar eclipse that's happening. That's
I'm so
How
excited
does
we
that
get off
happen?
school.
I am too,
I'm so excited we get off school.
Although I might be at work. But
Well,
we'll
the bad
see.
thing is we
Oh,
gave
no.
up 2 half days.
Yes.
So like the days that we had like teacher institutes or like whatever it's called,
Mm-hmm.
we gave those up to get the day
Yeah,
off.
our spring break is shortened just a
Yeah.
little bit for it. But well.
We just take away the half day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'll be a cool day just to sit outside and see that, and
Mm-hmm.
I think
And
it'll be
it's
cool.
supposed to get like completely dark this time. I believe we're
Yeah.
like right in
And
the
we're
line of
in a
it.
good spot, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. My aunt lives near Carbondale, and she said that people have had hotel rooms booked for over a year now.
Yes, that's
like-
what I heard.
So long
Yeah,
just
it's
to see it.
crazy. Like I'm just like, amazed at the amount of people who are coming this direction just to be able to be in the line with it. And I think it's so cool. It's like, we're like Illinois, like, small town, you know, and I'm just like, all these people from all over the world are just coming here just to see that. Like, it's so weird to think about that, but I've always been fascinated about, I was looking at scholarships this morning that Miss Romack sent out, and there's one, and it's about these like solar engineers, like they build things that go on space, like the different little robot thingies and such, and they have like a scholarship for it. But I think it's like super weird to think about, like, people have literally been to space, like, whenever you look up at night and you see the moon, like, that's what I think about. I'm just like, how did people get up there? Like,
who saw it and was like, yeah, I want to go there. We can reach that.
yeah. And it's like man-made that. It's like, I just think it's like so mind-baffling that like the things that people have made like on the earth are so advanced. Like even in the past like 20 years, technology has advanced so much. Like last night, we were watching my mom. She always would make these videos of us as kids growing up so we could look back on them. And last night I was watching some videos, and I mean, even like the camera quality and the way like it transferred to DVD because it was actually a different like, it just blows my mind that like all of this stuff has just changed like so fast. But I don't know, I think there's pros and cons to new technology for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's sad that some kids now like don't know a lot of that old technology.
Oh yeah, for
And like
sure.
like I remember like it was probably a couple months ago, the big thing was like show me how to call. It went from this to this. That was like that's like so sad to me.
Which I mean, like, we all have like smartphones.
Yeah.
But we still do this because like when we were kids.
We were kids.
That's
like,
what you did.
Yeah.
Like my family had a home phone growing up. I don't know if
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, we
so
do.
yeah.
We still do.
And like I just think it's sad that they don't like some kids don't know what it's HVC or what HVR tape what's it called? Some people
VHS.
VHS, yeah.
Yes.
Some people don't know what that is.
Yeah, and there's really not anything to like play them on anymore.
Yeah, there's old, yeah.
We have one at our house.
Really?
Yeah,
I
and
think
that's
broke.
yeah, we have one, and that's literally my childhood. But it's crazy
And
to
like
think.
at my grandma's old house, like there was an old Nintendo, and like when I say like we used to play on the Nintendo, they're like, was it a Switch? Like that's like really that's like
No.
no, not at
We
all.
were not that
Yeah.
bougie.
No.
Back in 2005, like, no. Yeah, it's crazy how it's changed, and I think that it's really easy for kids to get distracted like these days with like all of that, and it's like there's a whole world out there to see, and if your nose is in this all day long, you're not gonna learn the same way. So
For sure.
I think it's weird like second graders are using Chromebooks.
Really?
Yeah. Like that's when they start doing it.
Did
And
that
like
start because COVID?
I don't know, like but even so like that's just weird. Like in second grade
Yeah.
we didn't even use the iPads in second grade.
No, except for like maybe free time or something.
Yeah,
Play, like,
yeah, we could
math
play
games.
cool math games
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Cause I remember in first grade, like Mr. T and Mrs. T would let us have the iPads if we had free time. But like other than that, like we never got on technology.
Yeah,
When did we start going to computer lab? Second grade, third grade.
probably. But then
Yeah.
we still had to do like typing club.
It was typing club.
Yeah, something educational
Yeah.
still.
It's just so weird to think back on all of that
Yeah.
and like just thinking about it.
Well, it's weird because in the grade schools there's not even a computer lab anymore. Cause like there's
Yeah.
so many Chromebooks.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I couldn't imagine not being in like second grade and going over for like an hour of typing club
Yeah.
and just sitting there like. And I think those are like such like skills that are necessary, and even in our world today, because you have to know how to work on a computer. But I guess they have access to Chromebooks so
Yeah,
much
okay.
younger now that they probably
Yeah.
just pick up on those skills really quick. But there's also some fun activities you can do during this month of Leap Day month kind of thing to just celebrate. You can play leapfrog. People love that game. I
I've
love
not
that.
played Leapfrog since I was probably like 5 years old.
Look through past leap year photos and memories. Watch the sunset. I love watching the sunset. Make fun crafts. Going outside. Making leap day t-shirts. I love those kind of people who just make a t-shirt for every day that's like cool. Like
I think it's funny that people have a shirt for like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You can make a scrapbook. Make plans for 2028. Prepare for spring. And get started on early spring cleaning, which I did that this weekend, and it literally makes me feel so much better to have like a deep cleaned house. Like, I love that, but
I need to clean my room. My room's bad. I cleaned my car probably a couple weeks ago, and it's like still nice. I'm proud of myself.
I cleaned my car last night.
Me too.
You cleaned everything.
Yeah, like
I
got the drop vac and I got the wash rag, and I went to work.
Scrubbed.
Everyone just had the same thought this weekend because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna deep clean my car because it was gross after all the salt and the snow and everything else.
Well, that's how it started. I really needed the outside wash, and I was like, you know what? I'll just do the whole inside.
Might as well, right? Well, for this week, we have a Cardinal challenge for you guys. We're kind of bringing these back. We had a little bit of time where we didn't do those, but we're bringing them back. And so what we want you to do is tell us in the comment section below, what do you do on Leap Day? And what activities do you do with your family or your friends throughout that day? So just whatever you guys like to do on that day or what you're planning on doing, just put those below, and we would love to see what you guys have planned. So, I think that's all we got for this week, but we'll see you next time on The Cardinal Chirp.
What are you doing?
Oh, stop it! I love her reaction. Best one of the day.
Have it? Did you hear the news?
I know the news.
What news? The news.
I know the news.
What's the news?
The news is Miss Cox is having a baby.
Do you know the news? I do know the news.
Actually, come back.
I've really been thinking recently that was a thing, like my intuition was telling me. So did Maya. Yeah. Do you know the news? No. Any guesses? You'll find out later, probably. Do you know the news?
No.
Do you know the news?
No.
Who has been in this class? Do you know the news?
No.
Here, Maya. Do you know the news?
Yeah. Miss Cox is pregnant.
Do you know the news?
What news? That there's videos of me getting airdropped from last year. Is that it?
No.
that
No. Miss Cox is pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
Is that why she was grouchy yesterday?
Natia, do you know the news yet?
Oh, that she's pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Heck yeah.
Have you heard the news?
No.
Can you take any guesses? Miss Cox is pregnant.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Do you know the news yet? Miss Cox is pregnant.
She is?
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, Mrs. Cox.
Miss Cox is pregnant.
Yes, I heard that.
Do you know the news?
What?
Miss Cox is pregnant.
Really?
Really?
Well, congratulations.
Do you know the news yet? Miss Cox is pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. Congratulations, Mrs. Cox.
Morgan, that's why you've been so hateful to us lately.
Do you know the news yet?
No.
Miss Cox is pregnant.
Uh.
Do you know the news yet?
No.
Miss Cox is pregnant.
No way.
Yeah.
That's actually exciting.
Have you guys heard the news yet?
No.
Miss Cox is pregnant.
Are you joking?
Hello?
The things that you've lied about, even pertaining